All right, everyone, buckle up because what I'm about to share with you might sound entirely made up, but I promise every bit of it is true. This is the mind-bending story of the luckiest, unlucky people to ever walk the planet. These are folks whose lives can only be described as a blend of a comedy sketch and an edge-of-your-seat thriller. Get ready to laugh and gasp at the same time. Okay, picture this. You're aboard a passenger plane flying over the Antarctic in 1972. Seems normal for an adventurous trip, right? Well, meet Vesna Vulovic, an airline stewardess who survived a 33,000-foot free fall after her plane exploded mid-air. Yes, you heard that correctly. 33,000 feet, and she survived. Talk about being the unluckiest lucky person alive. Vesna crashed into a snow-covered hillside and ended up in a coma for days. But here's the kicker. She didn't even initially remember boarding the doomed flight. I mean, talk about a classic case of wrong place, right life-saving hillside. But oh no, that's not where the luckiest unlucky people list ends. Let's move on to Tsutomu Yamaguchi. This Japanese man managed to survive not one, but two atomic bombings. That's right. Yamaguchi was in Hiroshima when the first bomb exploded in August 1945. Injured yet alive, he traveled to Nagasaki the very next day, only to experience the second bomb detonation. Despite this, he lived to tell the tale and passed away years later at a healthy age of 93. Two atomic bombs, one man. Imagine explaining that to your friends at a dinner party. Oh, you're not convinced yet? Fine. Let's take a look at the bizarre and honestly kinda hilarious life of Roy Sullivan, a U.S. park ranger known as the human lightning rod. Why? Because lightning struck Sullivan not once, not twice, but 7 times throughout his life. 7. Each time he survived. I can almost picture the clouds forming overhead and lightning bolts whispering to each other, "Hey, is that Roy down there? Let's get him." Despite his stormy misadventures, Roy lived until his 70s. Seriously, how much metal jewelry was this guy wearing? Moving along, there's also the curious case of Ann Hodges, who literally became the only confirmed person to be hit by a meteorite. Yep, a space rock shot through Earth's atmosphere in 1954 and crashed into Ann as she was casually napping on her couch in Alabama. Can you imagine just sleeping peacefully and the cosmos decides to interrupt your dreams? Fortunately for Ann, she survived the encounter, though her bruises probably deserved a medal for the most universally unique injury. How do you feel about crosswalks? Mostly safe, right? Well, Michael Edwards, a British man, would probably disagree. Known as the man who recycled his life, Edwards survived falling out of a 5-story building, getting hit by a bus, facing a serious car accident, and even escaping near death on a sinking ship. At this point, you have to wonder, are these people incredibly lucky? Or is life just playing the ultimate cosmic joke on them? Oh, but folks, we've got to talk about Fran Selak, a Croatian music teacher dubbed the world's luckiest unlucky man. This guy's misadventures sound like a plot straight out of a Netflix series. Over the span of his life, Fran survived a plane crash, a train derailment, a bus accident, a car explosion, getting hit by a truck, and even being thrown from his own car off a cliff. And as if some celestial force finally gave him a break, Fran eventually won the lottery in his later years. Life said, "Here, buddy, sorry for the chaos, here's a bit of cash." And speaking of chaos, let's not skip over Julianne Kepka. At just 17 years old, she was the sole survivor of a 1971 plane crash over the Peruvian rainforest. The aircraft was struck by lightning during a storm, talk about bad luck. But surviving with just a broken collarbone and some nasty bug bites, Julianne trekked through the jungle for 11 days. Yes, 11 days. Her eventual rescue could very well be a testament to survival instincts and an unbeatable streak of luck. Now, if you think nature stops there, it doesn't. How about Bill Morgan, an Australian truck driver who survived a devastating truck collision only to fall into a 12-day coma? Doctors even declared him clinically dead for a brief moment before he miraculously woke up. But wait, there's more. After recovering, Bill scratched a lottery ticket and won a car. And if that wasn't enough, when asked to recreate the moment for a news crew, he scratched another lottery ticket and won $250,000. Somewhere out there, even lottery gods have a sense of humor. Wondering what's the moral of these tales? Well, it's that the universe really does come with its own sense of irony. These stories are about luck and unluck, two sides of the same incredibly twisted coin. Life throws curveballs, but sometimes surviving them becomes legendary. So, the next time you're stuck in traffic, miss out on a concert ticket, or spill coffee on your shirt before work, remember, you're still doing better than dodging atomic bombs or surviving multiple lightning strikes. And who knows, fate might just grant you an impossibly lucky twist one day. With that, I'll leave you pondering and maybe double-checking your crosswalk reflexes.